morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. This is going to be a late night stream on my end. Can you guys give me a quick voice check? We'll begin around 5 minutes, I suppose. Wait for a few people to get in here, and while we wait, please go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe, and if you haven't subscribed yet, wait, what? No. Hit the like, hit the notification, and if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button too. I'm clearly so tired. It's been a long, long day. And Mark is in here too. How's it going? How's it going? Robert, Alexander, Sirius is in here too. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Is that you? Mihai? Is that you? Emily is in here as well. How's it going, guys? And Elise is in here too. Sounds a bit low. I think the music was a bit too up there. How's that now? I readjusted a few things. Mihai, how's it going, my buddy? Ladies and gentlemen, I have one of my best friends in here with me today. University. We did university together since first year. And it's been, known him for a decade now, more than a decade. It's crazy. Some of you are familiar with Mihai. We played DBD together at the Mango Gaming channel. Elena, how's it going, Elena? Long-time friend and listener. Yeah, he's been listening to me ramble for years now. Oh boy. By the way, if any of you are looking for a friend like no other, Mihai is your guy. This guy has helped me out of some really, really tough situations, tough jams during university years. He's helped me move, I think not every single time, but most of the times. And I moved a lot during my university years. He even taught me how to drive. Him and Brian, both of them. So, this guy, I owe a lot of my success to him. But don't tell him that. Oh wait, he's here. Damn it. He knows that now. Let's go ahead and switch scenes, shall we? This is going to be a really casual stream, guys. Really, really casual. You guys can see I'm tired, but nonetheless, we're going to do the good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. My name is Sean Dex, and I welcome you back to the Mango Grove for your daily live stream, the daily live stream that we do once in a while. Bear market over, says Mackenzie Allen. Hey, it just might be over very, very soon. There's far too many people calling bearish downtrends. You know, there was a time where I used to say $16,000 and people would like laugh at me, and now I'm hearing people say $12,000. But then again, the other day I did say $16,000 on one of the daily videos, and someone still laughed at me in the comment section. So maybe we still get there. Oh boy! But there are a few like signals or signs indicating that at the very least we may see some relief. Would I be looking to jump into any long-term trades at the moment? Absolutely not. No chance. My friend's name is Shravan, says Yashif. His name is Shervin though over here. The guy you're talking to. How's it going, Shervin? How are ya? What do you guys want to talk about today? Where's Chica? You mean Krisha? She's around. She's around. Alright, so guys, hit the like button, man. What the hell are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? There's like 40 of you here and only 10 likes. Okay. If you guys all hit the like button, I'll down whatever's left of my gin right over here. If I get 40 likes, I'll just down it. I'll go and pour myself more, and I'm gonna get drunk on stream today if we get 100 likes. That's not possible at the moment because we have only like 50 people in here. I'll stay up as long as it takes. Oh man, oh by the way, I just had a vacation with a seedling. I'm not going to reveal any names. At the beginning, it was weird, right? Meeting someone that you've known for years online, but man, we had a blast towards the end. The last few days, oh man. Such a great time, such a great time. So yeah, beach vacation. Oh, there was this one night. Anyways. Good times. Oh, Sean! How's it going, buddy? I'm still in vacation mode. Ooh, 33 likes. We gotta get 40 likes and I'm gonna down. Well, I've been sipping on it now, so I gotta likely pour myself some more. 7 more and I'll down what I have left. And I'll go pour myself some more. Alright? And you guys get to decide what we talk about today. We can do shitcoins. We can do whatever you guys want today. It's Sunday, so it's community day, and we will talk about whatever you guys want. You guys want to talk about Luna? Let's go ahead and do it. You guys want to talk about Luna pumping? You know what? Actually, I was about to take a Luna trade. I was going to go long Luna, believe it or not. The chart looked good, and I was like, damn, this thing wants to go up. But it seems so ridiculous, but the charts don't lie. Is there something going on with Luna? We like to drink with Sean because Sean is our mate. And when we drink with Sean, he drinks it down in 10. Alright. 5 more likes and I'll down this. You know what? I'll go pour myself some more. I bet we better have the 40 likes by the time I come back. Alright. So those of you watching on your PlayStation or your TV, take the extra effort to find the like button. And if you guys do, freaking props to you because I've never been able to like jack shit while watching stuff on my TV. But yeah, I'll be back. Just gonna fill up in a sec. Oh God, no. Guys, I spilled gin all over myself. Alright, how many of you are still here? Did we get to 40? We didn't get to 40 likes. So sad. I'm gonna waste this alcohol. Let's talk about Titan. We'll talk about Titan then. Alright, so this is what I've done, okay? Because I didn't want to waste the whiskey, because it'd be just a freaking shame to chug whiskey. I got myself some gin too. And if now, since you guys didn't get to 40 by the time I got back, we're gonna have to do 50. Okay, 50, and I'm gonna down that. Okay, in the meantime, I'll sip on the whiskey. So I'm mixing drinks now, which is supposed to not be a good idea. Did we really get to 40 likes? It doesn't say that on my... It doesn't say that on my end. What? Are you guys tricking me? You guys are freaking tricking me. I want proof. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Give me like a second, because I just took a sip of this and this doesn't seem like a good idea. I'm gonna say things I shouldn't be saying on this stream. And Mihai is here too. I'm gonna embarrass myself in front of people I know in real life. So Julian says there are only 3 likes, and Julian's a moderator. So okay, all right, I'm gonna do this. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. That's a lot of calories, man. I'm more concerned about the calories than I'm concerned about the freaking... Oh God. It's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. It's gonna be a fun stream. Okay. We are gonna be starting off with... I need to listen to some music too, at least for a bit. Okay. Wait. I don't hear nothing. Alright, there we go. There we go. DJ Sean. Oh, how'd you guys like this, by the way? This new thingy I've done here on the side for you guys. By the way, this is the new view on the Mango dashboard, eh? So if you guys use the Mango dashboard on your mobile, you guys will see this now. So every time I wake up in the morning, this is the first thing I look at. Okay, first thing I look at. Pull it up on my phone and boom. You guys get to see US 10-year, US 30-year, Dixie, and Bitcoin dominance coming down a tad bit. Fear and greed still sitting at extreme effing fear. He's gonna say frick, stop. Aussie. And he says, what whiskey are you drinking? I'm drinking Arbor. Nothing fancy, but still smooth as F. Wait, this is too heavy, man. This is too heavy. Alright, okay. Let's talk about... Oh yeah, Aaron. Is Aaron in here? Aaron, look at what chart I'm on, man. Buddy. Look at what chart I'm on. And I'm not on here because of you, eh? I mean, you're partly the reason, but on the dashboard, I filtered out the long coins on the dashboard. Okay, so by the way, those of you who have access to the dashboard, and those of you who aren't using the dashboard, why aren't you using the dashboard? Because there's a free version and a premium version. And do let us know if there aren't enough free coins on the free version, and I'll see what I can do about that. I'll talk to the team, and we'll try to include a few more coins, or several more coins, if that's the better option. But XMR BTC is long, and it flipped long 16 hours ago. Volatility is a tad bit up there for my liking, but still very, very interesting, because you were asking about XMR. So yeah, Arbor 12, yes, that's exactly what it's one of my favorites, man. Anis, it's one of my favorites. A little bit too much. I gotta pace myself with that one. But what was I saying? Yeah, XMR. So let's take a look at XMR. BNB's up there too, and you know what, man, BNB I've been eyeing for a while now. Out of all the coins on the dip down, right? If you guys check out BNB, it did way better than most coins, especially on the Bitcoin pairing, and you're seeing that it's long here on the dashboard, on the daily time frame, that too. So keep in mind, or rather notice, however, that both of these pairings are against Bitcoin, right? And that's to be expected, because, well, we are sort of in a bear market, and that's what you want to look for right now, coins that are outperforming Bitcoin. Okay, because there's no reason to be taking risks when there are coins that are doing well, but not as well as Bitcoin. There's no point, right? Just be in Bitcoin, stay away from risk. So, yeah, we'll take a look at XMR today. We'll take a look at BNB. And what else do you guys want to take a look at? Based on the dashboard, those are the few that pop up. Oh, I want to look at TRX. This one's interesting too. And I've been looking at KNC myself. on my own time, but there's nothing interesting on it. Nothing too much at the very least, because I missed the few trades that we did have on it. But other than that, I do want to look at... Boom, let's switch on over to Discord. Do you guys see it? I added a cool new scene for Discord, so I'm no longer stumbling around. Do you guys see the Discord? Let me know that I didn't mess it up. In the meantime, I'm going to sip on my whiskey. Sean, while we got you still sober, dude, you don't need me sober to find good ranges, right? It just comes at me now. You know, I look at the chart, I'm like, boom, 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 boom. Those are your ranges, right? You need me sober to put on appropriately sized positions. That's what you need me sober for. Ooh, Claire. Wow, Miha, you are actually in the Grove chat. That's awesome. So yeah, the reason I'm on the Discord is just not just to show off my cool new scene, but to let you guys know that we do have a new thread running in the Discord chat where you guys get to vote on which altcoins we will cover on these live streams, and maybe even on the daily videos if it's a coin that, you know, really gets a lot of upvotes. So at the moment it seems like Ethereum has a few upvotes, but hey, you guys don't get to vote on everything. You guys are Meta voted on everything, and here I thought this guy voted on the one thing I liked, which was the HNT. But you don't get to vote. If you vote on everything, you get disqualified. So because of that, Meta, we don't get to do HNT today, because this is the only one I voted for, right? Yeah, so you're disqualified, buddy. I'm not sure if you're here, but you're disqualified. So we're going to do XMR and Kuiper, right? And HNT gets disqualified. Boom. Following the rules. XMR is looking good, eh? What's your top DeFi project? Man, I don't know anything about the fundamentals. Nothing. Because I knew nothing about the fundamentals, I was able to not get wrecked during this entire freaking down move, because we made money using just the charts, and because we're using the charts to make money, we have to use the charts to get out of our trades, right? Because we don't have any strong fundamental belief in these coins, because not that it's not good to have a strong fundamental belief, okay? It's really good, but you need to make sure that you really know your asset. And I'm sure 99% of the folk out there who pretend that they're following projects for the fundamentals aren't really looking into any of the research or the papers or the readings they should be looking at. They're just listening to their friends and they're like, oh, I really believed in Luna. You know, I really thought this project was going to do good. But they didn't really look into anything themselves. And you know why? It's because it's impossible to do so. If you have a full-time job, okay, you have a family, and you have kids, etc., it's impossible to keep up with everything. You can maybe pick 3 or 4 coins, right, and follow them religiously. If wait, you guys, okay, yeah, you guys are looking at the right chart, right? Let me switch. Yeah, you guys can probably look at 3 to 4 coins max, but even then, it's going to be hard to keep up. Right, you need to be a proper research team and a hedge fund, blah, 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 to actually look at things. And even then, hedge funds aren't effing looking at anything, right? That was proven with Mike Novogratz tattooing Luna on his freaking bicep. And then you guys all saw what Luna did, right? So this has been our approach to trading the markets at Mango. We believe in Bitcoin. I follow only Bitcoin because it's easy to keep up with. I really believe in its philosophy, and everything else around in the crypto sphere is literally exists for me to make more Bitcoin, because that's the one project I keep up with, and I follow everything that is going on. Not everything, because even with Bitcoin alone, it's impossible to keep up, right? But that's the project I chose. So if you guys choose, let's say, FTM, right? Then by all means, follow FTM properly and use all of the other projects to just collect FTM. But make sure that you really know what the project is up to, so that way you're not caught off guard, okay? Yeah, so to answer your question, what's my favorite DeFi project? It has to be Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin is not considered DeFi, because none of the other projects qualify, because I don't know that much about it. That being said, because it's the bear market, I have started looking into things. I've started looking into opportunities to find a narrative right, to follow along and catch those big trend trades, because we caught some really life-changing trend trades on like Chainlink back in the day. What are some other anything as good as Chainlink? No, not really, right? The rest of the big trades that came, I guess you could say Solana, but that wasn't like as long, right? And it didn't really, Solana came at a point where I was already doing good in my life, like good as a trader. It didn't really feel that impactful, but yeah, that's what we're looking for now, the big bear market trend trade. Any questions? Any questions on that ramble? I can teach you guys how to trade the bear market, okay? When it comes to the bull market, I'm just going to tell you guys hodl, okay? You guys are all going to outperform me, but when it comes to the bear market, I'm your FN man. I'm your man. I'll teach you guys how to trade this market. I'm excited. I'm effing excited. So if you guys are looking for some bear market trading education, you guys are in the right effing place. I'm finally glad that we're here. Finally. So, TLDR, accumulate Bitcoin, got it. Dude, it's a winning strategy, man. Winning strategy. So we will start with XMR. You know what I want to do is take a look at XMR USDT really quickly and see what it's doing. Yeah, as expected, not the best, but not bad either, not bad either. Downtrend, a little bit of a fake out over here. Really nice pickup on this dip down. Really nice pickup. If you guys look at the weekly candle close, right? The weekly closed above its levels. Compare that to, let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin quickly as a comparison, okay? You can see that Bitcoin closed its weekly underneath its its most recent weekly low. In fact, you could say that Bitcoin closed under these weekly lows and these weekly lows, right? So not the best picture. We're going back to XMR USDT. It did hold a key low right over here, right? So the most recent swing low on the weekly, it held with conviction. So that's showing that XMR is catching a bid under times of stress, right? And it usually does tend to do that, okay? We can mark out these. Actually, that trend line is surprisingly being held. And this is an ugly trend line, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete it. So the bottom trend line is far more important on the USD pairing. Let's go and turn on the Ichimoku. Not really telling you much over here, EMAs. Not telling you much. Let's switch on over to the daily. Am I on the right? Okay, just making sure. So daily is testing the 21 EMA and the Tenkin over here. It'll be interesting to see if the daily can close above the 21 EMA. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and look to see what the 10 SMA is doing, which is right over there. Okay, cool. So if the daily closes above the 21 EMA, there's a chance that we do make a move up to the 10 SMA. Okay, what you really want to see though is yeah, that makes more sense. I was like, that doesn't make sense over there. That is, I'm clearly tipsy, right? You guys said it took me a little bit too long to figure that out. Anyways, just to let you guys know what's going on over here. The 10 SMA and my 200 moving average are the same red. Okay, they're the same red over here. Pretty much the same. And I thought this was the 10 SMA. I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right over here. That's not making sense based on what price has done. The 10 SMA that we should have been looking at was actually turned off. It was this red line over here that I just turned on. So what we want to see, is this 10 SMA cross over the 21 EMA, and then price living above the 10 SMA and the 21 EMA. Rob was like, we just witnessed Sean Buffer at it. Yeah, that's what you guys get when you guys make me freaking down a shot of gin after finishing a whiskey just prior to that, because you guys were too slow on hitting the like button. But yeah, I was buffering. Oh my god. Yeah. So XMR, guys, on the USD pairing, not looking too shabby either, right? If you take off everything over here, we do have really good structure. I wouldn't say structure, but the daily candles have been surprising. Okay, this is kind of reminding me of what FTM has done, but not as clean, right? You guys could look at this as some sort of structure, I guess. We'll probably find some kind of inverted Adam and Eve on the lower time frames if we switch on over to the 12-hour time frame. But either way, this neckline over here closed above it, retested, seeing continuation, and more importantly, we've taken out this high over here, right? Now you turn on your 21 EMA again, combine that idea with the fact that we've taken out the high. This may actually be enough momentum to close today's daily candle, closing in 6 hours, which is gonna line up with a weekly close above the 21 EMA. Okay, if we do that, that could start giving us that bounce towards the 200 moving average Kijun area. So remember, the Tenkin is kind of flattening out over here. Okay, we have the Kijun right over there, kind of mixed up with the 200 moving average, right? You guys can see this red line. So that flat line does give us a potential trade opportunity from the Tenkin to the Kijun right over there. Now, if we do see that, I'm going to be expecting that to see a rejection. Okay, so that's not going to be something you want to be holding, or at least you want to take at least 75% of your profits over there. There's Kijun resistance. We also have breakdown point right over there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just remove everything real quickly for you guys and just highlight the importance of this breakdown right over here. So we had pole, bear flag, breakdown over there. So that breakdown point, which is coming in around over here, is confluencing with the levels that we just discussed, which is the 200 moving average and the Kijun. So if we do come up over there, that is your sell opportunity. Okay, coming in at around $200. What do you know? Lining up with the psychological level too. So $200 would be your sell opportunity. All right, or your take profit opportunity. Did I miss the price that you're going to be buying in at? Guys, do you want to answer Steven? Do you guys want to answer Steven? I'm going to let you guys answer Steven. Man, that's hitting me now. But where's the buy opportunity? I want you guys to answer. Where's the buy opportunity? Okay, we're going to switch on over to the 12-hour time frame. Remember, in the bull market, I'm going to be telling you guys, hold the trend. Okay, hold the trend trade. Okay, in the bear market, if you're playing against the trend, which is the bull side, right? If you're playing the longs, you won't be taking profits. Okay, because the momentum is against you. The weekly momentum over here is against you. Because we have put in a low, we've held the candle closes, which is good, but the bear market too, the sentiment at the moment is also against you. There are few things lining up with a potential reversal of things, which is why we'll hold some of our position on our bull trades. But Krisha was right. If you guys missed today's video, where Krisha and I kind of had a standoff, where she's like, you know what, I think FTM is going to see some resistance, and I'm like, you know what, since I'm long over here, I'm going to be biased and I'm going to look for continuation, right? So I think that was an educational video for you guys to watch, especially those of you who are witnessing your first bear market. Definitely check out that video. Candle close above the 21 EMA plus additional candle retesting that level. So yeah, that's a good way to do it. But you know what? You may not need to wait for the additional candle, right? So as soon as you get the candle close above, depending on how far away from the 21 EMA prices, the best trade would be the 10 SMA. 10 SMA crossing over the 21 EMA and then getting the retest, right? So 10 SMA making its way above, right? And then you getting the retest of the 21 EMA 10 SMA combo. That would be the best trade. But with the current I have a feeling, okay, and this is purely discretionary, man, this is not TA. I have a feeling that we might see a push up that will surprise everyone, and then we see the sell off somewhere around here across assets. And look at that. Corner of my eye, I'm seeing Bitcoin also rally a tad bit, right? Today, FTM, going back to the dashboard, remember guys, FTM was the first coin on the dashboard to give us the signal, or rather the sign that, hey, we may be seeing signs of continuation, or rather signs of some bouncy action, because FTM was showing some strength while the rest of the assets across the crypto space were showing short on all time frames, right? FTM switched long on the 4-hour time frame, and you're up 20% at the moment. Volatility is rising. Let's go ahead and look at the chart too now quickly. FTM, what's it doing? Last I checked, which was just before the stream, it was seeing some rejection across that key level that Krisha talked about. Yeah, it's not. Krisha's going to end up being right, but we did get picked up in the 10 SMA bottom of the cloud, so there is hope. There is hope. I'm looking to see how this weekly closes, looking for that continuation all the way to the top of the cloud. So remember what Krisha sees this is. Krisha is saying, hey, we are up against weekly resistance. You can see this horizontal over here, 45 cents. That's weekly. That's the weekly resistance. I'll show it to you guys really quickly. We got it from this level over here. Okay, this level, this juncture over here. Price is sitting right up against it. Okay, on FTM. We've rejected it a few times now. I would say once, twice, 3 times. But we did come down, just like Krisha expected, to be honest. Now the question is, can we both be right? Because we got the pullback and the rejection. Do we see a bounce from around here and make our way to the top of the cloud? Yo, Wolvie, how's it going, my man? How's it going? So yeah, we are beginning to see a few signs of a potential bounce on assets. Another reason why I'm looking for that, guys, is if we go on over to the US 10-year yields, and remember, for those of you who are new over here, the bond market has been the guiding light for Mango for like a year now, right? We were looking at this before anyone in the crypto space was even talking about it, and we have proof. You know how we have proof? It's because our dashboard, our software right over here actually has the yields showing, and we developed this and we put this out there like a year ago, right? Way before, like more than a year ago, in fact. So way before anybody else. Like what? It's been. How long has it been, Mark? How long has it been? Anyways, this has been up here because we've been following it and keeping track of it. We've been following Dixie as well. And the 10-year yields is essentially the guiding light as to whether or not we want to have too much exposure to risk assets, and particularly Bitcoin and crypto, right? So let's go ahead back on over the charts and see what's going on. Can you guys see my charts? Okay, and especially if you guys are new, don't hesitate to ask me any questions in regards to the bond market, in regards to the yields, etc., etc. So at the moment, we are seeing the yields reject this key level that we marked out over here based off our monthly horizontal. Okay, monthly horizontal coming in at 3.166. When we came up there, we were live on stream. Okay, we were smashing up against it, and we said, you know what? This is a key level. We're likely going to see some resistance over here. And what do you know? Ever since then, we've been seeing a downtrend begin to show. Okay, so the question was, though, whether that downtrend has any momentum with it. Because if it does start showing momentum, it's going to start lining up with NASDAQ bottoming, S&P bottoming, and potentially Bitcoin bottoming too. Bitcoin tends to kind of lead the rally in those fronts. And we might be seeing that, right? Bitcoin bounced from 25,000 and has been holding the 29,000, 30,000 for a while, and yields are beginning to stutter. If we start seeing yields actually break down over here, going on over to the daily, you guys can see that we have put in a new low, right? So let's go ahead and mark out the trend here. High, lower, low, lower, low. So we are officially in a daily downtrend on the US 10-year yields. Good news for risk assets. Okay, this is basically the anti-tightening. Okay, there are a few indicators that we've been looking at for tightening effects on the market prior to what the Fed does. 10-year yields. We've been looking at oil. What else have we been looking at? The 30-year. And let's just go ahead and just scroll through. There's something else we were looking at. Hey guys, what was it? We have been looking at tips. So I've been looking at this as well, but I've not been talking about it to you guys, but you guys have seen it on the side over here. I've been looking at the 10-year break-evens and the 5-year break-evens, and these are essentially the best way to look at this, guys. When you're looking at the tips markets, it's essentially the inflation expectations of the market. Okay, the inflation expectations of the market, and you guys can see that this is leading the 10-year yields, right? This is leading the bond market. What they are telling us is that they're expecting inflation to come down, right? They're expecting the yields also to come down. You guys can see that right over here, and the yield market is following as well, or rather the yield chart is following as well. So all of this is lining up with a potential bounce, but the charts, however, are kind of making me a bit antsy. When you look at Bitcoin over here at this current juncture, there's enough of an argument to be made that this is the perfect bear flag, right? Perfect bear flag. let's go ahead and point it out for you guys. This is your pole, and this is your symmetrical triangle. Pole plus symmetrical triangle. If this does break down, that's your bear flag triggering, and your measured move would be something like this, right? Pointing to around 20,000. Now here's the thing. Just because it's drawn in a bear flag doesn't mean it needs to break down. A bear flag could very well break up, invalidating the bear flag, and in that case, our first target would be around 34,850, next target would be around 36,735, and then the next target after that would be around 38,000. Does that make sense? If that does make sense, hit the like button, or rather, forget the like button, hit yes, because this is not about engagement, this is more about me knowing that you guys are understanding what I'm talking about, okay? I really need to know that, because if you guys don't understand, I'm willing to go over it again, especially everything in regards to the 10-year yields, etc., because most of the cryptocurrency space is not really understanding what's going on over there. They're kind of following it now because everyone's talking about it, but at Mango, I want you guys to really understand. So that way you guys don't need me. So that way when you guys are on vacation and you guys see something happening, you guys can act without having to say, hey, what are Sean and Krisha doing, right? I want you guys to not need me. So let me know if you guys understand or not. I'm going to take a sip of my drink and hopefully I don't get too sloshed by the end of the stream. Yes, says Sihande. Log or regular, when you're looking at the bond market, don't look at the log chart, like unlog it. I just keep forgetting to unlog it, but that's why you don't draw trend lines. Draw horizontals, keeps you safe. But yeah, this it's not going to make too much of a big deal unless you're like really zooming out and you're drawing like long channels, right? If you're looking at only the most recent price action, don't bother. But if you're like really analyzing the chart and drawing like long trend lines, do not log your bond market chart. But yeah, when you're playing Bitcoin, freaking log it, for the love of God. So by default, keep your charts logged, because you're going to be trading Bitcoin. You're using the bond market more so to get an idea of what's going on. Okay, so yes, awesome. So opening a BTC long on KuCoin right now is a gamble with a big upside? No, it's a gamble with a small upside, man. It depends on what your time frame is. Like if you're opening up a long, means you're taking leverage, and if you're taking up putting on some leverage, there's more time for you to, there's theta on the fact that you can get liquidated out of your trade, right? There's theta. It's just the fact that the longer that you're on your trade, there's more that could go wrong to take you out of your trade, to force you out of your trade when you're in a leverage position. Okay, so if you are just buying spot, yes, I would say the opposite. If you're buying spot to hold, I would say that there's asymmetric return to essentially have massive upside and low downside, right? Because if you're buying spot, you're likely looking for around $300,000 Bitcoin. Let's say $200,000 Bitcoin, right? So what's your upside? It's essentially $200,000 minus $30,000, which is around $170,000 upside, okay? And if you're wrong on your trade and Bitcoin completely crashes and pulls a Luna, what's your downside? Your downside is $30,000, right? The downside is you losing all of your Bitcoin. So upside of 170, downside of 30K. That's like the trade you're playing if you're buying spot Bitcoin. Okay, you're not buying spot Bitcoin if you're looking for 100,000. Well, maybe over here you would, right? Because that's a good gain. It's a 3.5x ish, 3.1x. Yeah, 3.1. So not bad at all. But still, right? 100K is a menial target. Going back to your question though, if you're playing Bitcoin on leverage over here, you're playing a quick in and out in my opinion. So essentially, again, going back to what I'm saying, what I just mentioned, but I talked about it in the daily time frame. I think the 12-hour time frame might be the time frame to be watching on Bitcoin. If you guys want to talk about it, let's go ahead and talk about it. Right over here, we have a few targets. If we do break the symmetrical triangle towards the upside, remember, this could very well break towards the downside. The first trigger would be us taking out this high over here at 30,717. We take out 30,717. That would be your first trigger that this is likely going to be going towards the upside. As soon as we close a candle above 31,239, in my opinion, the trade is triggered. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put up a horizontal right over here. Okay, So that would be your confirmation. Ultra confirmation would be this zone over here. Okay, ultra confirmation, closing a 12-hour candle right over there. As soon as we get that, okay, the targets would be these levels right over here. Let me just go ahead and, yeah, one over there, second target, and that's lining up with the breakdown point right over here too, right? And then your final target would be right over there, right? So these are targets. These are where you want to scatter your take profits, right? This is how you play the bear market, guys, against the trend, because the trend is towards the downside, okay? But there's more you want to be looking at. If you switch on over to your oscillators, okay, look at your stochastics, and double click over here to zoom in, and you're waiting for your stochastics to swing towards the upside. Okay, so you want the combination of both, what I just discussed. Okay, one, the candle closes above those key levels, taking out the high as well. Of course, that's a precursor before you can get the candle close. And you want to see these stochastics swing bullish, cross bullish, and swing towards the upside, right? So the blue crossing over the red, right? Kind of like this over here, right? Let me just go ahead and draw it out for you guys. Where is my, there, right? Kind of like we saw the swing over here and then up towards the upside, right? So you want to see that. We'll see that towards the upside. Okay, there's a little bit more that we can talk about. If you just, Jesus Christ, come on. Oh, I'm on my paintbrush, my bad. Okay, right over here, if you guys look at your RSI, okay, you guys can see that we've kind of been putting in these, we've kind of been resisting the 50 zone region, right? So just go ahead and mark it out over here, right over there. And what you guys can do is draw a zone out over here. Okay, now if we do break the RSI above the 50 zone and start actually holding above there, the retest of that could be your buy opportunity, and then we're likely going to make our way all the way to the top. Once we make our way all the way to the top, look for that being confluence with levels that I just marked out over here, around $35,000, $37,000, whatever it may be. That would be your take profit opportunity as well, right? So looking for confluence along your stochastics and your RSI as well. Does that all make sense? Does that all make sense? Is there any? Nothing. Nothing. Four-day strokes have crossed up. Nah. So Lena says, can you please speak on how to make money in a bear market if you are a long trader? It's so counterintuitive for me and gives me anxiety. I've also never made a leverage trade. Okay. And that's a good question, Alina. I'm sure a lot of people struggle with that. So if you are a long only trader and you have established that that you are in a bear market, you are going to have to be patient. Okay. Once you establish that it's a bear market, you have to really sit down. Okay, I would suggest going back to your support and resistance module in the seed program, Alina. Okay, not your trend analysis, really, your support and resistance. Spend a lot of time on that module. And the order flow module. Okay, those two modules are going to be your two key modules. Okay, usually I tell people the trend analysis module is going to be key, but if you insist on trading long only, okay, you want to focus on the support and resistance and the institutional order flow module, because what you're going to be doing is sitting back and drawing out your key levels, your high probability levels of support, and waiting for those levels to trigger. Until then, you're like, nope, I am not going to be trading. Okay, price needs to come down over here. Like, for example, okay, the worst thing support and traders do when they're beginning their journey, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to draw out over here. Let's say we have two lines of, we have support over here, and we have resistance over there, and we have support over here, okay? And they know that price is resistance is all the way over there, but price will be living somewhere over here, okay? You have only two trades. Your trade is either over here or your trade is over here, Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay, you cannot be taking trades in the middle. There is no trade if the trade is in the middle, because if the price is sitting in the middle, it could very well come down very, very quickly on you, and now you have to wait for the price to bounce and go in your way, because price would come back down to support and you could still be right on your trade, and that could be excruciating, especially in a bear market. So the trade is either you take the short on the resistance point, okay, or you take the long on the support point. Now, you are saying that you do not want to be trading any short trades because you are a long only trader, right? And we are in a bear market. The thing about being in a bear market is that the trend is in your side. Oh, sorry, the trend is on the bear side, right? But you do not want to be on the bear side. You want to take only long trades. So you will have to essentially be playing against the trend and be very, very quick on taking your losses if you don't get the bounce. Because what have I drawn over here? I've drawn a downtrend coming on over to support. Okay, let's say you don't get this bounce that I've drawn over here. Okay, let's say you don't get that bounce. Instead, you get the break. Price breaks, okay, and you longed over here. You have to take your loss. Because remember, that's precisely what I did on the avalanche trade, and look at the amount I saved by taking my loss quickly. I posted it to you guys in the seed chat as well, seed setups, where I took my loss, why I was taking my loss, how I was taking my loss, etc. Right? Because I did, price came all the way down here, and now instead of sitting in my trade all the way from around, what was that, $80, right? $80 we took our long, was somewhere around there. And so sitting at that price, we now get to long at $29, right? And that was a bounce level, right? So similarly, you need to be okay taking your loss, Alina, if the trade doesn't go your way, and re-long at the next level. But do not long in the middle just because it's lower than your previous target. Don't do that. That's where traders get chopped up, because they're like, hey, it's 50% down. Hey, it's 20% down. No, don't use arbitrary numbers. Find the levels and trade the levels. Does that make sense? Okay, does that make sense? And then if you lose this level, again, same story, right? Go back to the video I posted a day ago, Shiba Inu. I used Shiba Inu as an example of how to start accumulating in a bear market. Or should you be accumulating at the current prices, was more so the question I got and I answered in that video, right? I'm like, guys, this is how simple you guys can keep it and use these concepts across all your altcoins. Okay, you can literally rewatch that video multiple times over and use it across all the videos. And then Alina, go watch my FTM video from just this morning, okay, where we essentially did a kind of twist on what we just talked about, where we found support with good structure that broke towards the upside, right? Yeah, watch the Shiba video, Alina. It will really help you. It will really help you. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, how to trade long only in a bear market is a game of patience. The reason I say trade both sides is because it's easier. It's actually easier to trade both sides because you get to not have to be that patient. Is essentially what trading both sides of the market allows you to do. In fact, trading long only is a lot more difficult, but it pays off, man. In a crypto market, it does pay off. Hey Wolvie, how's it going? Hey Julian, how's it going? Life is risky, you don't get out alive. Yeah, I like that one. Brother, drunk or sober, you make 99% more sense than the rest of us. Hey man, I'm trying my best today. I'm actually, Jesus Christ, that hit me, man. I didn't think it would, but I'm a lightweight. I'm a freaking lightweight. All right, yeah, guys. I'm just beginning to feel. That there's a surprise move coming in on the markets very, very soon. If you go ahead and take a look at SPY, do you guys want to talk about traditional markets? Hit yes if you guys want to talk about traditional markets. If I get at least 10 yeses, I'll talk about what's going on in the traditional markets that's making me think that we may see a bounce. But if you guys don't care about TradFi and you guys want to talk about altcoins, by all means, we can talk about altcoins, okay? So I'm going to wait. We'll take a sip. Sean Tambia says, I'm going to have to bounce. No, my man. I'm going to miss you, bud. I'm going to miss you. But hey, I'll see you in the Grove. And for those of you who are new here, join the Mango Grove at themangoway.com/Discord. Yeah, join the Discord. The Mango Grove at our Discord at themangoway.com/Discord. If someone could paste the link, just go ahead and do that. Did we get yeses? We got, how many yeses did we get? We got 1, we got 2, we got 3. Not even 1K. Dude, there's no way I'm going to get 1K. Like, we have 250 people here. Holy, 250 people here. Let's get 100 likes. If you guys get to 100 likes, I'll go ahead and take another shot. I'm going to get drunk tonight if we get to 100 likes. And then I'll take a shot on every 20 likes that we get after that. What are my thoughts on ADA? We did do a analysis on Cardano just a couple of days ago. So if you're looking for a more detailed analysis done, I recommend checking out that video. Mango drinking games, yeah, let's do it. So did we get 10 likes? Julian, did we get 10 likes? We'll talk about Cardano though. I'll quickly talk about Cardano, but I recommend watching the video. You guys will get a better idea. Noel, how's it going, my man? All right, so we got 10 likes apparently. We'll start with Nasdaq. All right, and Julian, you may like this. You guys ready for this? Check this out. I'm gonna turn on the Ichimoku. Okay. What are you guys seeing? Look at that. Look at where we've bounced off, okay? Where was the last time we bounced off that level? Boom. Now, I'm not saying that we do have to bounce off here. Remember, nothing's for certain. As traders, we play the probabilities. We've not lost this 4-day 200 moving average in a very long time, guys. In a very, very long time. The last time we lost it was COVID. Oh no, Jesus, wasn't even COVID. We didn't even lose it in COVID? What? Holy crap. What? Yeah. Was 2008 financial crisis. So losing this is bad, all right? Losing this is extremely effing bad. 94 likes, not 100 yet, so I have some time before I have to take the next shot. Luna, after tomorrow, just watch. Hey man, Luna, the chart looked good. I have to admit, I was looking at it myself. I wanted to long it a day or so ago. Yeah, a day ago. Yeah, it is easy mode. What do you guys think of this? Do we bounce or do we break through it? Okay, honestly, put all your feelings for traditional finance aside. Let's pretend this was a shitcoin, okay, that we wanted to use to make more of our favorite coin. So let's say we wanted to make more Cardano. We're using this shitcoin to make more Cardano. We're using this shitcoin to make more Ethereum, Bitcoin, whatever it may be. Whatever is the flavor of your choice, my friends. Would you be taking this trade? Elena, are you here? This is an example of what I talked about just now, okay? Your support and resistance doesn't need to be horizontal. You could use these key indicators as your support and resistance lines. Why am I trading Bitcoin? Because this took forever to get that high and you don't want to trade leverage, so... Well, to be honest, you do trade leverage, so I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, why are we trading Bitcoin? Honestly, dude, Shopify outperformed Bitcoin in the last bull market. Shopify outperformed Bitcoin by a margin, by a big margin. So why are we trading Bitcoin? We're freaking idiots, that's why. Goddamn degens. Okay. We'll go ahead and turn on the exponential moving average as well. And have we lost that yet? No, we're holding it for now. But you guys can see that the combination of 200 exponential and 200 moving average have been good indicators in the past as to whether or not you should stay long or not. For the most part though, you can use it as key risk management. You hold it, you take the trade to the upside, right? Great, you bought that level and now price is moving to the upside. If Nasdaq breaks it instead of holding it, just get out of the trade. Very, very easy to risk manage. You don't have to be right on your trade. You don't. Okay, like I said, I'm going to teach you guys how to trade a bear market. And the bear market is not about being right. The bear market is about knowing when you are wrong quickly and getting out of it and repositioning. Okay, so similarly over here, I've marked it out for you guys. Can you guys see? Oh, you guys can't see it. Damn, my thingy's hiding it, I think. How about now? Yeah, similarly over here. Okay, I'm going to zoom in for you guys. Okay, if you guys are trading Nasdaq, right over there. Very, very easy to risk manage this one, because if we lose the 4-day 200 moving average, you simply get out of the trade. The weekly as well, guys, looking very, very juicy right over there. The 200 exponential on the weekly is coming in right over there. So this is an area where we could see a bounce. I mean, look at the amount of red weeks we've had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks of just down relentlessly. People calling for the end of the world, and you know what, it could be the end of the world, but not without some relief. Okay, so that's Nasdaq. Go ahead and take a look at SPY. Why did I pick the 4-day? 4-day is just a time frame that I pick often, Alina. Like I stick to a few time frames. I'm not all over the place. Every now and then, if you do find that a certain time frame is working better for your trade idea, by all means go ahead and try it. But I try not to do that because I'll be all over the place. For example, Krisha was trading the 3-day on Bitcoin, and there was some good edge on it, but I didn't trade it, right? I didn't trade it, but you guys could have. SPY not as clean on the 200 as you guys can see, but it wasn't SPY that was really as interesting to me as ARK, and I will be coming to that very, very soon. What I did want to talk about on SPY was the last 4-hour candles, or rather the last 4-hour candle before the week closed, and it was a pretty good. It wasn't as strong as the previous bearish candle, but it wasn't bad either. It pretty much ate up most of the worst candle of the day, right? So that was the only interesting thing of the candle, retesting a key level right over there, 388, and closing above it. So the biggest reason right now, guys, for a relief rally, looking for a relief rally, is because the 10 years are coming down. Okay, Nasdaq is looking like it's sitting at a key level, like I just showed you guys 2 minutes ago. Oh, the Dixie, that's what we were looking at too. The Dixie, where is it? I forgot to mention Dixie. I'm clearly one drink in too many, and the Dixie also showing weakness right over here. Okay, Dixie was sitting at a key level, I believe, on the monthly as well. Was it? No, actually, the Dixie actually broke a key level on the monthly, in my opinion. And it's looking a bit weak over here. So let's see what it does. Let's see how it ends the month off. But at the moment, showing some weakness on the mid time frames, right? On the low to mid time frames, daily, etc. If we do lose this level over here, which is also the high or low for this daily uptrend, 102, lose 102, I think we're coming all the way back down to 100. Lose 100, we're likely coming back to 99. This lining up with the fact that yields are coming down too is likely going to be a bullish scenario for risk assets. Okay, because remember, tightening forces are your 10-year yields, your dollar, oil, the price of oil, and you could look at the price of other commodities too, like wheat, etc. Let's see what wheat is doing, guys. Wheat pulling back too, which is good. So we're seeing a loosening of conditions in the market, right? Loosening of conditions. Okay, so we talked about 10-year, we talked about Dixie, we talked about wheat, commodities, we talked about oil. Oil is coming down as oil is kind of consolidating still. Not too weak, not too strong either. So let's see what it does. It needs to make a decision over here. And ARK ARK over here had a really nice candle, because if we switch on over to the monthly, I believe, right? I think yeah. So this was the monthly consolidation level that we were looking at. As soon as we rejected this level really at 130, that was the big bad sign for ARK, right? Okay, I'm going back to, sorry, the chat kind of distracted me there for a sec. Yeah, so the big bad sign for ARK was the rejection of 130. The breakdown was somewhere around here, right? Somewhere here, right? So this was your entry at around 108-ish for a short trade all the way towards the downside, because there was nothing holding ARK from coming all the way down over there, right? There was nothing. If ARK found a bid somewhere around here and then reversed, that would be really bullish. It would kind of be like how Bitcoin found support at around 3K-ish, kind of, not really either. There's nothing holding ARK up over here. And the key zone was this zone over here on the monthly, because this was ARK's big consolidation level, where it broke out over here, guys. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about how important this level is, okay? Okay, let's talk about this ARK. This level over here was this massive breakout because it had a consolidation. Okay, it was likely going to have continuation, but what happened? What happened over here? What happened over here? Rejection, giving us the big warning sign, and then the month of COVID, right? Boom. So this zone is the accumulation zone that ARK has re-entered. And what would have been a really bad sign was if ARK lost that level over there. Okay? If ARK lost that level and we broke down, this was freaking coming down all the way down to 22. And we haven't done that yet. It could, but for now, you have to treat this accumulation level for what it is, an accumulation zone, right? This entire zone is an accumulation zone, and you can see the market respecting that. This is one of the strongest wicks we've seen in a while, but we are still living within the accumulation. So it's not until you actually break above 49 that you can actually start looking for upside on ARK. But this could be the initial signs for a bottoming formation, right? And that's where we can look towards the daily, and ARK is actually showing a lot more strength than charts like SPY. So when you look at SPY, which we just did, and we look at ARK, you're like, wait a minute, ARK, which was getting trashed for the longest time, is actually looking better than SPY. And then you look at NASDAQ, it's sitting, like, let's go back to NASDAQ, guys, okay? Look at what ARK is doing, accumulating, at least for now, at a key level, and then NASDAQ, let's form the thesis here. Where's my NDX? NASDAQ, going back to the 4-day, going back to the Ichimoku, sitting at a key level as well. Wicked right off it. ARK, bouncing off a key accumulation zone. NASDAQ, bouncing off a key accumulation zone that it has not lost since 2008 financial crisis. Yields coming down off a monthly high. Okay, monthly weakness, monthly resistance. Dixie beginning to show weakness as well. If it loses key levels, I think that's going to be lights out for the bear market at that point, and you're going to start seeing traditional TradFi allocators who are currently heavily allocated on the sidelines. They're going to start reallocating. Already hearing whispers of people allocating, by the way. Any questions on anything we talked about? Did you guys enjoy that traditional finance quick rundown of the major macro indicators that we look at over here? Of course there are more. If you guys did enjoy that, let me know in the chat right now with a yes. If you guys did not enjoy that, be honest and say no. At least that way I know what to talk to you guys about next time. No, I'm not a big fan of peated scotch. Every now and then when I'm actually feeling it, but not a big fan. Cool, we're getting a few yeses. Murli, how's it going, buddy? Yes, Selena says that was helpful. That means 10 yeses to me when Alina says that was helpful to her. You guys want to talk about short trade opportunities? I'll give you guys some short trade opportunities. Is that what you guys want? If you guys want short trade opportunities, spam short. Oh wait, no, he actually meant shots. Oh damn. Okay, right. Okay. He meant shot. Oh Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fill him up. I'm gonna fill him up. I'll fill them both up. I'll get some more whiskey too. Okay, guys. This time, I brought 2 shots. So if you guys get me to 150 likes, I'll actually drink them both. I mean, I'm going to drink one now, because I promised you guys. Casper? I didn't even know there was a... You mean the ghost? Oh man, my hands are sticky now. Yeah, we look at Casper, man. But guys, no donations. Please, I don't want to feel pressure. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? Bitcoin dominance. Hey, Ace, how's it going, buddy? How's it going? How are you, man? How are you? Are you guys watching this? Jesus Christ, man. All right. Are we doing this? Are we actually gonna get Sean so tipsy on stream that he buffers twice? He says something so stupid that he ruins his trading career forever. He's going to say something like, Bitcoin is going to go... No, this is what he's going to say. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to be mean. I'm going to be political, guys. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it. You guys almost got me. Before you even take my shot, you guys almost got me. It's not going to happen. I'm going to take the shot, though. No, Ace. Bad influence. Let's go. Krisha is not going to be too happy with me. She was kind of giving me the stink eye, too. We should get her on here, eh? We should get her on. Oof. That takes a second or two to actually hit. You got to chase that down with some scotch. Because gin just does not taste as nice at night. Alright, so I'm looking at Bitcoin dominance here, guys. And it could be the alcohol. It could be the alcohol. But this is telling me that alts are about to get wrecked. Even more than they already have gotten wrecked. So we were looking for some kind of pullback somewhere around this region. We pulled it up on Discord, right, guys? Let's go find it. Let's go find it on Discord. Again, for those of you who are new over here, go ahead and join our Discord while you still have the chance, because we've opened it up again because it's a bear market. Soon as it's a bull market again, we're going to close it down because we get the crazies during the bull market, and the people who actually want to learn how to trade usually are here during the bear market. So join while you can. But and follow up to that. Over here, we have started something new where you guys get to vote on which coins you guys want me to cover during the streams. Okay, but I did talk about Philippe has some really good analysis over here, by the way, guys. But I did talk about Bitcoin dominance, or was it in the seed chat? If it was seed chat, I don't want to pull it up over here. God damn it. Aw, she's so beautiful. She's mine. Hands off. Okay, I'm not gonna find it, but I was pretty sure we found some resistance over here where we're looking for some pullback. Was it on the weekly? Monthly? Anyways, on the weekly though, guys, it's actually looking pretty good, and monthly, in fact, it's looking really good as well. We have put in some low highs, right? That we have now undone with this high over here. We have finally put in a high as well as a higher low, right? So initially this was a downtrend with low highs and lower lows, but now that downtrend has turned into some kind of tight falling wedge / falling channel. So this is an example, by the way, guys, of a bear flag that is actually undoing itself, right? A bear flag that's not breaking towards the downside. So this could have easily broken down like this. That would have been ugly. But again, it was also the expected trade. Almost everyone was talking about it. If everyone was like, Bitcoin is never getting back up to 50% dominance, right? So that's going to be the big trade, in my opinion. If Bitcoin actually gets here, I think we're going to see some resistance, of course, if we get there. Okay, a lot of work to do yet. All coins are going to get trashed during that period. And I can give you guys a thesis. If you guys really want one, I can give you guys a similar situation, especially in regards to sentiment, where we saw something like that happen. But anyways, Bitcoin could get over here. We see a pullback and then break right through. Okay? Be very careful in that scenario, guys, if Bitcoin breaks through this level, because if we do see something like that, it's going to be like what we traded in this zone over here. Now, very few of you, I think Wolvie was around back over here. Wolvie, you were here with us, right? 2019-ish, when we were trading Bitcoin against altcoins over here. This is one of the reasons why I became so anti-altcoin, right? I had to be not anti-altcoin, but I became very picky about trading altcoins, right? I was like, only if it's outperforming against Bitcoin will I actually trade altcoins, because why bother otherwise? And yeah, this is what happened, right? Bitcoin dominated for a while, and then we had altcoins start beginning to put in a comeback, and then boom, altcoins had their show. This entire period was just altcoins, all the way from around end of 2020 to now, right? So but you need to do it on camera. Do what on camera? If we get back above 50%, yeah, if we get back above 50%, I think people need to be very careful. We could see 70% dominance again. And I want all of you guys, okay? I want all of you guys to remember this moment where I'm saying this, okay? And it's not that, I'm not saying we are getting to 70%. I'm not saying that, okay? At Mango, we don't make those kind of claims. This is what I'm saying. If we get above 50%, be very careful about 70% dominance, because you being in altcoins, You may say, you may say right now that you believe in your altcoin, right? You may say it over and over to yourself, I really believe in my altcoin, I really believe in my altcoin. But you guys have not sat through the pain of watching your altcoin get demolished against Bitcoin and then saying to yourself, damn, if all I had done when I entered the market was sit in Bitcoin and do nothing, I would have been better off today. Right? That kind of pain is brutal. So you don't want to go through that. You want to kind of optimize. You want to be a good trader. And I'm not asking you guys to trade the lower time frames. I'm just saying use your simple technical analysis to position yourself well. Okay? So just watch out for that. Similar to how we were warning against Cardano, warning against Luna, warning against all of these altcoins that got completely trashed, right? Me, myself, I got out of my AVAX trade. I'll go ahead and show it to you guys. Man, F it. I'll just show it to you guys. You can see my... Okay, I'm going to make sure I don't show anything in the actual seed chart. I'm just going to go up to seed setups. And... Okay. So this was the write-up. And around this write-up over here, okay, yeah, this write-up over here, I talked about how we are wrong on our trade idea, right? The monthly and weekly did not close the way we wanted it to. So this was the monthly close that we got, okay? I'm showing you guys where I'm telling the community where I was wrong on my trade and how to get out of my trade before it gets worse. And look at where I drew the next support level, okay, guys? I'm touching my screen like you guys can see it, but look at where I drew my next support level. This was all the way back then. Are you guys watching this? Are you guys watching this? Okay, I was wrong. Okay, being wrong is a good thing because I know when I'm wrong. Okay, how about this? When you know you're wrong, it's a good thing. Okay, I was wrong. I'm like, guys, we're wrong. Period. No ego, just mango. Okay, wow, I like that. No ego, just mango. Anyways, and look at what I say there. Look at what I say here. I'm like $30 to 35-ish. Oof, scary, eh? None of us want that to happen. Because this potentially means the rest of the market is going to get trashed too. 30 to 35, none of us want it to happen. I don't want it to happen, guys. I was long just prior to that. But if it does happen, it means that the rest of the market is going to get trashed too. Did I use fundamentals to come up with that thesis? Someone asked me in the beginning of this video, Sean, what's your favorite DeFi coin? And I'm like, I don't have a favorite DeFi coin because I don't know shit about the fundamentals. But look at this right here. Not knowing doesn't matter. In fact, not knowing made me a lot of money. In this case, saved me from losing a lot of money. And in Krisha's case, made her a lot of money because she actually took the short on Luna. But Dread Mining just entered Mango stage. But going back to what we were talking about, right? Then I go on to talk about where my exit would be. And then over here, I did a follow-up. And I talked about AVAX weekly bounce into monthly weekly resistance as expected. I'll be exiting the rest of my position here. Leaving a tad bit for an overshoot, but I'll get back in if we reclaim the levels. Have I got chopped out? Have I got faked out? Maybe. Who knows? All I know is that I have to follow my rules. Man, I'm so proud of myself. Damn, I should do these write-ups more often. I can feel so good about myself. Especially these lines over here. You guys seeing this? You guys seeing this? How to lose like a true Mongolian. If you guys enjoyed this kind of losing analysis, anyways, yeah. Remember when I talked about I'm going to leave some for a bit of an overshoot? We actually got that overshoot right over here, right? And I'm like, oof, this worked out well. Phew, boom, and then target hit on the Bitcoin pairing, right? And then recently we hit the USD, blah 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 blah. Brag. But yeah. Yeah. So do you see us going to a bear market like before? So what do you mean by that, Rich? We've been in a bear market for months, man. People just didn't know it. That's really hard for me to answer, man, because I'm not going to be exiting my positions. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using the options markets to be hedging some of my positions. I'm I'll be putting on a few more complex trades just to protect myself without actually having to sell my spot Bitcoin. That's why it's so important to understand your financial tools available. You can be using the futures markets too for that, but it really depends on your trading style. I'll tell you guys what I'll be doing for Bitcoin, or rather, if you're looking for a short, where you guys can be looking to hedge. If I do hedge Bitcoin, I'll be looking to hedge aggressively. I haven't decided yet, by the way, okay? Only somewhere around the $42,000 to $50,000 level, right? If I'm looking for short on Bitcoin, leverage short, I'll try and I'll attempt a short at around $37,000. Yeah, so if the 21 EMA starts moving down aggressively to line up with the Tenkin and also line up with the cloud, if we see all of that there, I will attempt a short at this key level, especially if we bounce this week. If we bounce this week, I will be taking a short somewhere around there, right? If we bounce all the way there, and I'll be looking to take profits at a potential high low at around 31,000, 33,000, right? So let's find a clean chart, guys. Let's find a clean chart. If you guys want to go and discuss a few short analysis, or rather short trades, hit the like button and spam the yes button. Like, keep tapping yes, 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 yes. So that way I know that you guys are interested in this, because I'm afraid that many of you guys are looking for long only trades or opportunities. Man, I'm tipsy. I'm freaking tipsy. Can't you do this, right? Okay, so we got a few yeses. Ace says yes. Okay, cool. Enough yeses, I think. Charlie. Hey, Charlie, how's it going, buddy? Dread Mining says, hi, Sean. What do you think about the chronic BART patterns? Dude, you're going to see BART patterns in bear markets. Just expect it for the rest of all time, because pretty much the only people trading right now are bots and traders. And bots are algoed by traders, right? Or at the very least, they are used by traders, and the input conditions are put in by traders, right? So expect bot like movements in these kind of markets, because retail is not trading. Retail is not trading at the moment. So yeah, what am I looking for Bitcoin to do? If we do see a bounce over here, okay, so remember, if the week closes, we're going to start a brand new week. So price is going to start from somewhere around here. If price starts from somewhere around here and we close, let's say somewhere around 30,500-ish, the best close Bitcoin could have over the next like 12 hours, by the way, is closing about 32,000. Does not look like we're going to do that at the moment, right? Does not look like we're going to do that. But let's say for whatever reason, the next week we close above 32,000, okay? So now we're sitting around this level over here, essentially above these guys. At that point, we may actually start making our way slowly and surely towards the cloud. Okay, the 21 EMA may start coming down, the Tenkin may start flattening out, and that's when we may see a wick into the 21 EMA and close underneath the Tenkin and the cloud. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, if we see that kind of setup, I'll be looking to trade the wick of the 21 EMA, okay? And looking at the close. Depending on how we close, I'll be holding on to the position or not. If we close underneath the Tenkin, close underneath the cloud, okay, remember, I'm looking really far into the future, so things could change, but let's try to visualize it. If we see the weakness, that's what I'm looking for really, okay? Wick into the 21 EMA, weakness across levels that matter at the time. Wick into the 21 EMA, weakness on the candle, I'll hold on to my short. If you don't see the weakness, I'm closing the short, period. If you see the weakness, I'll hold on to my short. At that point, depending on what the Fed is doing, depending on what 10-year yields are doing, I'm expecting a narrative switch. Remember, I'm expecting a narrative switch from the Fed leading into like August, September-ish, right? Maybe earlier. If you get that narrative switch, I will be looking for a higher low, right? At that point, I'll be closing my trade where? The same level that we just talked about, okay? If we don't get the narrative switch, I'll hold on to my trade and I'll be closing it on the 200 moving average. Clip that. Clip that. That's the idea. So Rich Collins says, so you see the alts bleeding a lot more than they have. I I see a lot of them having a relief rally. The big question, Rich, is going to be what the inverted Bitcoin dominance chart does. Okay, I'll be looking at the inverted Bitcoin dominance chart. I want to start seeing some strength on this chart to start having confidence in altcoins again. If I don't see strength on this chart over here, so Rich, if you're new here, you may not know, but this horizontal that we have marked, this red line, that's the line that we've been using to kind of get a gauge on the strength of altcoins. Above that, good. Underneath that, bad. And at the moment, we're kind of living underneath that, right? We've been using the 4-day specifically, right? And by the way, Julian, I think you've been following this as well, right? Check this out. Look at that close, or rather the open underneath the horizontal, and then rejection ever since. This is kind of tipping me off on all coins showing weakness against Bitcoin, right? So just keep an eye on this, man. I don't have a crystal ball, but I do have these levels to make my decisions off that kind of guide my probability weighting, right? So at the moment, it's not looking good for altcoins. It just isn't, man. I want altcoins to do well because I can make more Bitcoin with altcoins, right? Like altcoins go fucking ballistic. But what it does mean is that if altcoins do horrible next year or whenever, maybe in 6 months, we have that much more edge to make more on altcoins. So look at it through the positive perspective. There's a lot more to be made on the downside too, through the bear trades. Keep that in mind. Shorting all coins against Bitcoin and collecting Bitcoin is extremely profitable, man. Extremely profitable. If you guys collect Bitcoin during a bear market, it's fucking life-changing. Like in a very stress-free way. Very stress-free way. And pardon my French, but it is life-changing. If you guys want to trade the bear market, give me a hell yeah. If I get 5 hell yeahs, I'll take a big chunk of this. In fact, no. If we're at 117 likes. If we get to 125 likes, I'll take another. I can't do a whole shot. If I do a whole shot, I think I'll throw up. I'll do half. I'll do half. If you guys want to trade the bear market and be here with Mango, let's do it. Hell yeah, says Julian. Let's do it. Yeah, but this is pretty much the answer. Rich, 0.2%. Okay, you're looking at this. Yeah. So this is the inverted Bitcoin dominance chart, right? You could simply look at Bitcoin dominance as well, and just kind of look at these horizontal levels over here. Draw this. The inverted chart just gives you a more better psychological view. If you start seeing strength over here, it's the same thing. Yeah, getting some good hell yes. Nice. 123 likes. Damn. 2 more and I gotta take another half shot. Oh my god. Let's do it. I'll do it. We have the beautiful Kusha here. How are you, Kushu? Ace says, I think we have a possibility of further upside if we close this weekly above 30,550 because that would leave us with a really good chance of monthly bounce of the dynamic. My man. Yeah, so I like that you're looking at the higher time frame levels. Let's go ahead and see what Ace is talking about. He's saying 30,500-ish, right? So what are your dynamic settings set at, Ace? Am I missing something? Very good chance of a monthly bounce of the dynamic. You're looking at the you're probably looking at the Ichimoku setting. Not bad. Yeah, we did bounce off that. Yeah. So this is really, really good to be trading during like big range trade opportunities, right? But you don't be using that on the monthly time frame, but it has given you some good levels. You guys can see how it respected price throughout this entire region over here. right? And even in fact over here, right, where was it? Okay, so this is this zone over here where we broke down and broke up. Oh yeah, it was right here. Retested it and then went back up, right? So again over here, we could be in a similar situation. We could be in a similar situation. So we are in a similar situation as this bear market over here. That could indicate a bounce. That could indicate a bounce. And where would you be looking for the bounce? If you're playing the monthly, where would you be looking for that bounce to go up to? At that point, you could actually switch your dynamic back to the original dynamic calculation and look for your take profit around 38,000, which lines up with one of the levels that I marked out for you guys, right? You guys can see my horizontal right over there, 38,000. So use the Ichimoku setting, right, for your bounce, for your support region, and then use the dynamic setting for your resistance level. It's not 125 yet. I should wrap up the stream before we hit 125. Yes, the newest update to the dynamic, by the way. For those of you who missed it, we actually sent out a notification, but I should probably send out another email. The newest version of the dynamic has 3 different calculation methods that you guys should be using to your advantage depending on what time frame you're trading. There's a big explanation, by the way, on the actual guide. So use the guide. There are 3 different explanations, or watch the video that Krisha posted, man. Don't be lazy. Yeah, so there are 3 different calculations, and you guys can use it in conjunction on a single trade if you want to. All right, so I'm going to be just wrapping up before you guys get to 125 likes. I get to avoid the last shot. And to do that, I want to go ahead and do the last altcoin that was requested in the stream thingy, which was KNC. We covered Monero. We'll do KNC. And remember, Meta's vote was disqualified because he cheated. I need a primer on how to use the different... It's on the Teachable website, Alina. Hey, Skadoosh, how's it going, my man? So, what were you doing? KNC, right? Was it KNC? Forget. Yeah, KNC. Jesus, I am actually tipsy. I don't think it'd be responsible of me to actually take the next shot. Yeah, KNC, guys. I've been looking at this one over here. You guys can clearly see from the chart. So it did have a really, really nice bounce. But the thing is, it's still trapped within this consolidation level, and it's come up and hit the dynamic as resistance, right? So I'm kind of torn. I'm kind of torn on this one. If you switch on over the monthly, it does look better than most other altcoins. Is there a exchange where we have more price history? Because if I were looking at this, let's go ahead and get a clean chart. Because I've been, we did trade this back in the day, right? If I was looking at this, this is how I'd want the monthly to close. Considering that we did reclaim, or rather claim, this key level over here at around $3.33 last month. This was looking really, really good until the crypto market tore to shit, right? Because of the weakness of the rest of the market, KNC saw a sell-off too, and that was an opportunity. Because whatever happened over here probably happened for a reason. Because if you look at this entire consolidation, right, we took out these highs over here, right? So we put in these lows, higher lows, high, higher high. This was likely an opportunity, guys. Okay, the fact that we came down over here, tested these key levels, bounced off it. The question is, do we even claim this level? That's a tall ask. That's a tall ask. That being said, this was a buy opportunity. Now the next opportunity, if you think KNC has a chance of actually recovering and claiming $3.37 again, I would say that this level over here is your buy opportunity at around $2. So something like this, if we fail to reclaim this level over here and then towards the upside, right? So that would be what I was looking at, or that's what I would be looking at. So $3.25 to the upside. Middle of the range is $2, $1.98 to be a little bit more precise, and $1.24 is the bottom, right? So if we lose this level and you attempted a trade there, I'd be looking towards repositioning at around $1.27. Oh God, oh God. No, 125 was hit. Trisha, you're supposed to be on my side. It's midnight. I'm going to be staying up, man. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, I said half, right? I said half because it's only 125 likes and not 150 likes. All right. That's it for me. No more. I can't do anymore. I'm a lightweight, man. I'm a lightweight. Jesus Christ. Wow. I need some water. My God. All right. This wasn't a good idea. Oh wait, somebody asked about a coin and he actually gave me a donation or something, what it was called, right? What was that? What was that coin that he asked for? Casper. Casper. Yeah, this is why I don't want to, I don't want to do, whatever this thing is called. These. Hey, this doesn't look too bad. Are you still here, Barbarian? On the 4-hour time frame, this does have some potential. If we do clear this level over here around 4 cents, I'd say, yeah, around 4.5 cents. Let's mark this as a zone, just to be safe, right? The volatility is pretty up there, right? So around 4.5 cents. If we clear this level over here, I'd be looking for targets all the way to around 0.52 cents, right? If we take out this level over here, next level is 5.5 cents, right? But likely going to make our way all the way up to 5.8-ish, right? Somewhere around there. And, no, I'd say here. Yeah, I'd say here. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the weekly now and see if there's any confluence. Okay. So your key level where I'd be looking to take profits is definitely here. Okay, 5.5. You can see that that's essentially the breakdown point for this entire weird consolidation bearish structure, because you essentially had the psychology of a head and shoulders, in my opinion, right? Left shoulder, head, really ugly. Yes, like this guy is like some kind of deformity, right? But it broke down. I mean, this honestly doesn't look too good. Like if you look at the high time frames, it doesn't look too good. But on low time frames, there's a bounce opportunity. So you could trade that through a long only perspective, but you don't want to stay in it for too long. Not at all. Yeah, that's essentially it. If we do break above 0.055-ish, right? The key zone I marked over here. So let's say 6 cents. If we break above 6 cents, this could make its way all the way up to eventually 30 cents. But we're not there yet. You missed it, Saurav. The cheating was the fact that you voted on every single coin. You can't vote on everything, man. It doesn't work that way. You got to be a tad less shameless and be like, all right, there are 3 coins. I'm going to vote for 2 of them. I didn't share any. Okay, that's fair. Let's go. Let's do HTN. Oh God. So key level right over here, lost it. Need to reclaim that before getting too bullish on this one. Monthly key level, lost that too. Yeah, this was the sell, dude. This was the sell right over here at $12. Pushed up and retested. Oh wow, this shot is playing TA perfectly, man. Retested this level, gave you a perfect exit right over there. Retest, breakdown, continuation. This looks like it wants to come down further, but the low time frames might indicate a bounce. No, this is looking bad. It's not looking good. There's some big players on this chart from what I know in terms of like investors who are in on this, but they could get wrecked too, right? Remember, Novogratz, right? Galaxy Capital, Luna, tattooed it on his arm. It effing went to zero, so be careful. I don't like the look of the chart over here. I'd wait. Is there a chart with more history? Dude, oh no, this chart has enough history. This could come all the way down to $4. If it loses $4, likely gonna come up to 375, but loses that zone there. The worst case scenario is $1.85. Yeah. Rich Collins says, you have taught me so much in 20 minutes than anybody over the past 6 months. Hey man, that makes me smile. Thank you so much for that comment. If you did like the video, did like the stream, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. But make sure you guys keep the likes underneath 150 because there's no way I can finish this. I mean, you know what? Screw you guys. Even if you guys hit 150, I'm not going to finish this. Okay, you know what? I will. Because I promise. Because I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word. But I'm too smart for you guys. I'm going to end the stream before you guys get to 150. Monthly looks like $1.85 target. Yeah, dude. It does. It does. I wouldn't touch this, man. I wouldn't touch this. BSW. Alright, last one, guys. Last one. Wrapping up. It's not here. TradingView doesn't want me to do BSW. Dude, we're gonna do it next stream. I'm too tired, man. Too freaking tired. Maybe it's on the dashboard. By the way, if you guys aren't using the dashboard yet, make sure you guys do use it. There's a completely free version, and the BSW is not even on the dashboard, man. This is a completely free version, and we've updated the Mango View to be mobile compatible. And in fact, what you guys are seeing right over here on the stream, right on the left hand side of the stream, is actually the Mango dashboard on the mobile view, right? This part over here, that's actually the mobile view. So take advantage of this when you wake up in the morning. Make sure that the first thing you guys do is check these metrics over here on the Mango View. Okay, it'll give you guys a better idea of what's going on with the metrics that matter in the world. All right, so with that, my name is Sean Dexter. Do the Mango way, do the easy way. I'll see you guys in the next stream, which is likely going to be somewhere around Wednesday. If you guys do come into the Discord, themangoway.com/Discord, and vote for your altcoins that you guys want to cover on the next stream, you guys also can give me an idea of when I should be doing the next stream. Should be Wednesday, should be Thursday, maybe even Tuesday, right? I'm just going to be taking it by feel. There's no schedule here at Mango. Cheers all. See you all at the Mango Grove. I'm tired. I'm tipsy. Man, but you guys made me drink too much. You guys made me drink too much.